hands up if you with it, drop it.
Welcome back to the Petty Parlor. I'm your host, Bree.
I'm Jasmine.
And today we are going to be talking about Black men not doing enough for the community and how Black women are the backbone of the Black community, do everything, are responsible for everyone, and take care of the entire family. All right. So it's two parts to this, right? So I was thinking about this for a while because I'm the person in my family that's got to be responsible for the emotions, responsible for financial stability, responsible for all the things. I'm the one that everybody's gonna get. If people need money, they gotta come to me. When I need money, I don't have anybody to go to. Okay, gotta dig in my own pockets, right? Or I go to another black woman, one of my friends. But everyone else is responsible for me. And the same goes for any other Black woman I know who has, whether it be a father, who has a brother in her family or brothers in her family. She is the backbone of the family regardless, and the person who is basically supplementing people's lifestyles and who's taking care of everyone. And it just is mind-blowing to me a lot of times because I don't really understand. Where are the men? What are y'all doing? How are you helping the community at all and moving it forward? And to be people who don't help the community, why do you have so many complaints about Black women when you don't do anything to help anyone in the Black community? Thoughts?
Yeah, no, deadass. And it starts with an early age with us, where we have the burden of others put upon us. Because I'm sure you've seen it on social media. If a little Black girl is on there and she's wearing a certain thing, her hair is a certain way, she put on a little makeup or whatever, she's too fast. She's too grown. She's doing too much. She needs to go change. If your uncles are in the room and you in your pajamas, you gotta go up in your room and change it to something else because Uncle Joe's down there and he's suspicious. Like, why is it the burden's always put on the Black child, not on the adults in the room? Which is crazy to me because, like, you're adults on the internet and you're talking about a little girl being fast and promiscuous.
For the dumbest
Come on
reasons,
now.
too.
That's disgusting. Just because she puts glue in her hair.
Literally, that was one of the things that I saw. This girl had just like a bob and she had like dyed hair. It was blue. And I was like, I can't tell you how many kids, she was probably like 10 years old, how many kids who are white, who are even younger than that, with dyed hair, and no one ever says she's fast or whatever. And the comments was like, oh, this girl's a little too fast or whatever. I'm like, fast? To about what?
To do what?
Me? Is she immediately supposed to be sexually active because she dyed her hair blue? Like, I don't understand the logic here. And I think a lot of y'all are just perverts and you're trying to put that on the young Black children. And
it's extreme perverted, and then it's not explained to them because who wants to explain to a child about sex at that early of an age? Do you see how weird that fucking is to like put the burden of don't be promiscuous, but you don't know what promiscuity means. Like at the same time, and you can't tell them what it means because it's not time for the birds and the bees talk. But you're having the birds and the bees put on you at the same time. So that's just something that like really pisses me off. It starts forever. Like I've always been told my whole life, oh my God, you're so mature, you're so lit, like you're so wise beyond your age. I was like, I have to grow up fast, bitch. Like I had to immediately know what to do. I was a latchkey kid. You know, my mom had to work 2 jobs. So I was taking care of my siblings while she was out, you know, trying to take care of us. So I had to learn how to lock the door, have my phone on, tell my mom when we got in and out the house, like make sure my siblings wasn't dying or starving in the house, fighting, all that shit. Like, that's been my whole goddamn life. What do you mean? I seem so grown. I should. I've been grown my whole life, it feels like.
It's sad. Even the excuse of like, oh, you're so mature is something that I feel like older men, because when I was in high school, I had men that were like in their like 23, 24 approaching me, and it was something that they would always say. And like as I'm older now, like back then I was like, well, yeah. But I have an old spirit and have always been old since birth. Okay. The way that I am now on this podcast, I've been like this literally my whole life. Okay. All my reports always said I don't play with other kids. I was like, fuck these kids. Since birth, I've always been fuck these kids. Okay. And all I wanted to do was read and be left alone. And that's always been my personality. But older men would use that as an excuse to be talking to me when I was 15 and 16, which is gross.
Crazy. It's not okay.
When I was 23, I would never, like, even if I saw a little boy who was 16 and had like a mustache or something, I would be like, that's a child. Me at 23, I have nothing to talk about with a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that never occurs to these men. They use that excuse to have a reason to talk to young girls and excuse themselves and be like, oh, she's mature for her age. No, she's not. She's a fucking child. And you're a pervert. Okay.
I could go on a whole tangent about the like misogyny of that and about how older men prey on younger women, but we're not here to talk about all that.
Yeah. We will talk about that in another episode, though, so get ready. It's gonna be a reckoning day for you. But yeah, just it's sad to me that I don't know any Black women that can depend on Black men in their community. Like I know, my sister-in-law, she has a really great father, and he's done a ton for her and always supported her and was able to support her financially like her whole life. She still worked and did everything, and he worked like a regular job. But if she needed something, he would be able to assist her. And then he married really great, so then she had a stepmom who's always able to assist her. But she's the only person that I know in that situation. And unfortunately, now he is at a point where he's mentally deteriorating, and so she's taking care of him and stuff. She's more than happy to do so because of everything that he's done for her. She's the only person I know where a man has really supported her. In her life like this, that is a Black woman. I know tons of white women too, their fathers and brothers and whoever else are on top of it, but it's just not something that I feel like is possible for us, or not that it's not possible, but y'all don't be trying to do that. So.
No, the expectation of everything is so wrong. And my mom, which, listen, I know I'm talking about my mom a lot, but she's an angel on earth, despite anything I ever say. And if you come from my mama, I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Period.
I can say what I can say about my mama. You cannot.
You cannot.
Anyway, just the
same. That goes for her mother and my mother on both ends. Okay, I'll fight you over her mother and my mother.
Right. We can go.
We can.
But my mom has told me several times, because I have 2 younger siblings, that I am the one, if she needs to like be put in a home or whatever, I have to take care of her. Please note, I've not lived with my mom probably for almost 20 years at this point. My siblings still live with my mom. They're in the house with her, but I'm expected to take care of her when they live with her their whole lives. Like, it just has never made any sense. So it's like things like that where they're like, okay, if something happens to me, you gotta come take care of me, even though there's people in the house. And she got a whole ass husband, he got kids. It's all kinds of people around, but it's expected of me to go in there and take care of it.
Yeah, and another thing is that Black women tend to treat their sons very much better than they do their daughters, but yet you don't have those same expectations of your son to take care of you as you do your daughters. This happened to my mother. She was treated, not as well as her brother, and she was the one taking care of both of the parents when they were at a point. My uncle was not an active participant in taking care of the parents like that. I also took care of my grandmother, and when I was younger, my brother did get better treatment than me, and same thing goes for that's just a thing that happens. Same thing goes for my mom. She can't depend on my brother. That's not going to happen. Like it's going to be on me, and it is on me to take care of my mother, and it's not something that I have a problem with, but it is something that I feel like
people don't.
There should be an option. There should be fairness involved. There should be, hey, if I'm the person that God forbid something happened to her and she couldn't walk anymore, and I had to do everything that I did for my grandmother. My grandmother had a stroke and she couldn't walk anymore, and I was literally carrying her to the bathroom and wiping her and doing all those kind of things. If God forbid something like that happened to my mother right now, at the very least, I should have someone, I have a brother, and they should be at least able to provide the financial support if they're not going to be providing the actual physical support. And that's not going to happen. So, and I already know that. And so I know it's going to be on me to do all those things. And he's older, BT Dubs. And it's just something that I feel like it's the strong black women, whole thing.
That trope, and it's like everyone's like, oh, here's this, and here's what you get with it. Like, I don't want to be that no more now. Thanks.
More burdens. That's it's like when you're a good worker at work, and you're like, oh, I do so much good work, and then I reward you with more work, and you're like, no thanks. That's how you guys do us. Oh, you guys are so strong. You put on more burdens.
You can take your plate. You don't need it. Oh, we don't need to research you in women's reproductive health and everything.
Right.
Black women have higher struggles.
Sure. It's ridiculous, and it's disappointing. And I just want to know, where are y'all at in the community besides blaming us for
I'll call it
everything. Literally everything.
It's literally everything. Like, because even now, Kamala's going on her book tour and everything, and people are like protesting and shouting stuff at her to fix the country, and she's like, no, wait a minute, bitch. And she did do this on it was great. Video, and it was fantastic. And she stopped them at this. She's like, I am not the president.
You haven't protested. All this is paid off stuff. You haven't protested at any of Trump's rallies or doing any of his things. But for whatever reason, you're going to somebody who did not win to their book tour where they're just promoting a book. Are you coming to protest her book? Because you're not protesting the actual people who run the country. What you should have done was vote the right way, and then you didn't, and now we're all fucked. So thank you so much for your contributions. But she shan't be saving not a single soul. If anything, she should save black women only.
92%.
That is it. Okay. I'll say black men, you did your thing on that, so I'll allow you to be saved this once. All right. You still have lots to learn.
And then, also, it's true in history as well of black women stepping up and getting rights for all, like the Women's Suffrage Act. Black women spearheaded that. And that helped white women. You know what I mean? Voting rights started by a black woman. It's the burden on it at all times, and y'all just need to stop putting the burden. Somebody else got to stand up. Like how we are now, where we're not out there protesting, we're not out there helping you, whatever. Y'all calling our names in the streets, we're not answering.
And then even on top of that, y'all keep on trying to make it like, a gotcha moment, because I've been seeing Hispanic people, hey, get your fucking shit together. I've been seeing y'all on TikTok, some of you, and I'm not saying all, it's been a few that have been like, oh, see, you thought they weren't going to come for black people because the immigration has been coming, and we always
came for us first.
They
already came for us.
We've already known this.
We've
actually tried to tell you what was going to happen, and you didn't listen, and now you're trying to sit up here and make it like a gotcha moment, like, you thought it wasn't going to be you. No, we always knew it was going to be us, and that's why we voted the way that we voted. If you got your community together and made them vote correctly, you wouldn't have gone through the situation you did, and then we also wouldn't be going through the situation. We did what the fuck we needed to do at the polls. Where the fuck were you, bitch? Were you at the polls voting the right way? Or were you Latinos for Trump? Well, then shut your motherfucking ass up. Okay? Shut your motherfucking ass up, because it's not our responsibility to save you and your community and all your shit. It's not our job. What you can do is fuck off.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's the same thing going back to not being on a political tip, just going back to regular life. I also do not know a black woman that's in a relationship or married where she is not the better half. Let's say that situation. I have only been in one relationship where I've made more money than the guy I was with. And that was the healthiest relationship. And that wasn't even the man that I married. So it's also a problem. That's crazy.
See what he's talking about. Hit him up and say, hey, big head. How you doing?
He did get a little though suspicious. Again, going off track, but if y'all want to know. He was a pharmacist. And then that's why he made more than me. it's because I don't make pharmacy money. I've been in pharmacy a long time, but I'm not a pharmacist. And then as we were dating and stuff going, he started saying he wanted to do something else. And that's when I got a little shaky and then
He wanted to like go back to school.
and it became
like,
yeah, he wanted to go and do other
just stay
stuff.
alive, sir. Don't
And then he wanted me to ride or die with him while he went on his journey of finding what he wanted.
It's like I want to be a rapper now.
No, like dead ass. It was pretty much like that. And I was like, bitch,
You're not gonna be guys.
it's
Hey,
gonna be me.
you're not gonna be a rapper, okay? I just want you to know.
Literally, he found a safe home and was like, okay, now that I have a woman, I can go do something else and she can make all the money. And I was like, I don't want you to forget I got with you because you're money.
Okay.
He was a cool person as well. But once he started being on that fuck shit where he was trying to be in different states and didn't have anything stable and blah, 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 I was like, I'm out. I was like, why did you do this to me now? It's like when you get with a guy and all of a sudden he wants to do locks and you got to go through the
awkward lock face.
It's like, why did you start this with me?
Right.
You could have done this while you were single.
I didn't even get locked because I didn't want to go through that. Why did you think I would want to look at you while you go through that journey? Nay. It shan't be me. Okay. Find someone else to date, and then when your locks are flourishing, come back to me. Okay, we'll run it back once they look fantastic. When you're giving air to the name, this is when we can come back.
Yes. And it's always like a stark difference too. Like, I'm not gonna name names, but I know someone, they're a banker of high level banking. They've been doing banking over 20 years. Guess what the husband does? He was door dashing yesterday. Okay. He's lost multiple jobs while being with her. Okay. It's ridiculous. And he has a record. And all these other things. So that is also why he keeps losing jobs. And then he doesn't show up or gets struck and does this and that and that. Women, stand up at the same time.
You have to want
Leave them
better
alone.
relationships. The men that I see black women dating are just I have secondhand embarrassment. And there are a lot of black women who, and I've heard them recently, I was telling Jasmine yesterday that somebody was saying like they're so glad they are getting married before 40 and all this kind of stuff. That's great for you. But are you settling? Are you settling?
Is it really worth it?
I'd rather not be. Like, for me personally, that's not a life goal of mine. That's not going to change anything about anything that I'm trying to accomplish or achieve. So I don't care about that. I do care about if I'm going to even be bothered with a relationship, that I'm not settling for what the fuck ever. So am I dating someone who's making less money than me? Absolutely not. Do I want you to be making more money? Absolutely yes. But will I take someone who's making the same amount as me? Yes. But you gotta at least be doing that.
And listen, I'm such a blessing today. No, I am. On some Leo shit. Some of the people, I will say, a lot of the guys that I got with, I helped them to like blow up. And then all of a sudden they want to be on some fuck shit. Like, I made connections for them to go get better jobs so they could make more money and be more on my level to do this, because that's kind of what you're supposed to do with a partner. But when we're doing it all the fucking time.
Right. We shouldn't always listen. You saw what the girl said that was building that snow woman. She would never build a man. Okay? Never.
build a
And
man.
because every person I know that's built a man, when they got what they got, immediately they're on some fuckery and they think they're better than her, and then now they're trying to run off and go, be with other people that they feel like they now qualify for when this woman built you. And it's embarrassing. That's all men, not even just black men. But that's embarrassing. Like, I'm not doing it. And at this age, I'm 40. I'm not building a single solitary soul.
I'm not helping you with your rap career.
No. I'm not doing it.
I'm not taking care of your kids because your baby mama is fighting.
I'm too old for struggle life. Do you understand? And black women shouldn't have to always settle for that. We are, contrary to what people constantly try to tell us, which is, I really want black women to understand this. People are constantly trying to tell you that you're the least wanted and the least loved and all that kind of stuff because of how powerful you are. They're trying to put that in your mind so that you can settle, especially black men. Because what black men are starting to realize is that a lot of black women are going outside of our race, We're going to date other people because they are not doing enough for themselves. Not even for Black women, but they're not even doing enough for themselves. You're not even.
You don't want to get yourself out.
You don't want to get yourself together. Like, so they're not doing enough. They feel like they should be able to go to all these other races, but they want Black women as a backup option in case these other races don't work out. Now, when they see that we are now moving to these other races and we're going to see people who are about that life and have their shit together and also know the value of Black women, now they're starting to get like, okay, well, if we're getting with these other races and they start to realize we're trash, then we can't even go back to Black women. That just won't do. So that's why they're coming and trying to tell us and put this in your mind. You're not as attractive. You're not as good. You're wearing weave. You're wearing fake nails. They've got lip filler. They've also got weaves. They also are wearing wigs. They have butt BBLs and everything else. They just got those lips. Is that Kylie Jenner's real face? Nay, it is not. But they feel like these other women are better, not because they're better, but because they want you to feel like they're better.
Yes.
So that they can later on come back to it.
Yeah.
They
can come crawling back.
It's bullshit.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. Don't take these men. Let them know. Congratulations, you went over to the other side. Never come back. Stay out there for the rest of your days. Get what you deserve. You deserve, but you as Black women, you deserve better. We all deserve better than we're getting, and we should be like. But you have to know that yourself. You got to stop settling for the bullshit. People that we know and the people that they date, and her and I are very much like this when it comes to dating and these men. And we are always just giving them the major eyes, like when somebody's talking about their significant other. We're just kind of like.
A lot of my friends have stopped talking to me about their relationships because they know I'm not on that shit.
As they should.
Because they know I'm going to tell them off every goddamn time.
Every time. Because why are you talking
Why are we
about
doing this?
And I don't want to hear about bad things that happen in your relationship more than twice. If you tell me 2 times this man did something that was trash, okay, now I know 2 things about that. Now I hate this man forever, and then you're going to get back with him and expect me to be okay with what he did to you, even though I care about you clearly more than he does. So I'm not going to be okay with it. I don't want to hear shit else about this man, and don't tell me anything else again. Also, we're those people that cannot fix our faces. So it's very much, like,
It's cute.
okay.
Every time.
Every time. I'm sorry for you guys. I want you to be better. Be better, date better people. Also, realize that a lot of Black men, y'all have to, I'm talking to y'all specifically, you have to realize where you are in life and like how valuable you are.
Yeah. Would you date you?
Would you date yourself? I don't think so. But also the way that you guys talk about Black women as though you have the stats to back up that you are a catch, but your stats are not there. If we look at all of the things you guys are number 1 in, they're actually bad things. So I just want you to know, like, where Black women are the fastest growing entrepreneurs, Black women are the most educated, where Black women are, whenever we get married to other people outside of Black men, we have the most successful marriages. On the other hand, Black men, you are the number 1 in owing back paying child support, number 1 in arrears. You know what I'm saying? Most children. I mean, most children. Okay. You have the worst rates with every other race. It's not just Black women. It is when you get married to literally anyone from any race, highest in divorces, number 1. We're number 1. You're number 1. Okay? In all those bad things. Number 1 when it comes to, I don't be looking at crime statistics because a lot of those are made up and falsified by all these police officers and stuff like that. So I don't really put a lot of crime. A lot of crime going on. So just saying, when you're over here trying to shit on black women constantly and talk about how bad black women are and they don't do this and they don't nurture us and they don't do and all this kind of stuff, all this stuff that's not true.
Right.
Because y'all will turn around and say that and then ask your sister for a cash app immediately. Like, so I don't understand why the lies are necessary. You could just not ever talk about us. So the main problem is that y'all are constantly talking about us, but really think about where you are in life. Are you number one in education? Or are you number one fastest growing entrepreneurs? No, that's us. So, and then when you see that, y'all go out of your way to try to act like black women shouldn't be getting educated. I've heard so many men talk about black women who were in college and getting educated and stuff, being like, we don't care about that. Do you think we went to college for you? When I was filling out applications, do you think, well,
did you pay for this?
This black man will really like, I don't give a fuck what you niggas like. Are you fucking kidding me? You think we're thinking about you when we're going out to open up businesses and do all this stuff? We are not thinking about y'all at all. We're thinking about how our lives can be better and how we can be better for the people around us. We are not thinking about you niggas at all. And I just really need you to understand. Stop being self-centered, okay? Be a person that wants to grow and be a decent human being, and stop thinking about how black women are failing you when you're failing the entire community.
So,
Wow. Just want better for
we
yourself.
have a lot of burdens on us, and
We do.
we just need to take care of us.
And if you're a person that has children right now, like, please understand, if you're a person who has young black girls as children, please don't put all these burdens on your young black children. Like, it's not right to do. Stop parentifying them and making them take care of your other kids that you didn't have, all that kind of stuff. Stop it. Stop telling little black girls that they're fast because you have creepy uncles or whatever. Like, I have an uncle. I have never been able to never not been able to be like dressed in whatever. Because my uncle's not creepy. You know what I'm saying? You know creepy people, and you're bringing them around your daughters, and you're blaming your daughters for it. And that's the bottom line. So stop putting a burden on all these young black women. It's not right. Let's grow up a new generation of black women that are free and supported and are being treated like princesses and are getting that big princess treatment, so that when they do go out and meet men, they know what they should be expecting and what should be done for them. And they're not just accepting dudes that want to, start their rap career when they're 55, dudes that don't want to get married until they're 76, dudes that, are out here trying to borrow your car to go pick up other bitches while you're at work and all kinds of stuff like that. That's not at all what black women should be used to.
No.
We should be getting royal treatment, princess treatment, love and respect. That's not a struggle love that you don't have to fight for, and you don't have to do all this big baby boy energy and so why I gotta act like Taraji P. Henson just to get some respect out here. I'm not doing it. Okay. So that's me. That's all I have. Okay.
Love it.
Okay. And then I'm just kidding. No. That's all I have. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I love it.
All right. Well, until then, be better people. Okay. Eat, drink,
Be ready.
bye.